Wow!
Oh, listen to that. That was like good. That was a real good one.
I know, I had to give a good one because I wasn't feeling so hot there on Sunday, the recap show. So I'm feeling good now, so I had to make up for it. Yes!
Alright, so who I got this week?
I got Kyle, you got Kurt.
I got Kurt this week. I don't want Kurt. Kurt
Let's go.
for me.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm gonna start breaking rules and telling you no, I'm taking Kyle all the time now.
What? But we got what? You can't do that.
I know, that'd be against our brother code.
It would, well, yeah. Well, technically you could do that, actually. But, yeah, it would be against your brother code.
No. It just doesn't work for us.
No, it wouldn't, so. Okay.
It's kind of funny that, really, the racing for us, used to be almost like, I don't know, we didn't know anything about it, so we just did this. And now suddenly Kyle's become like a good racer, so we actually sometimes get points from this.
Yeah, well, you do, not me. What are you talking about? Oh man, we got a final on the NBA game here. We have the Nets and the Bulls. That game is gonna go to Game 7.
Wow, really?
Yes, the Nets just beat the Bulls to make it Game 7, so they're tied 3-3. And the Nuggets and Warriors just started, so nothing really worth mentioning. And
apparently, in warm-ups for this game, just for having fun, a couple of the Nets players went out and attacked Chicago's Bull and started beating them up.
Really? That's kind of funny.
You can see, if you guys want to see this, they have footage of it on the ESPN website.
Well, we'll have to put that up on the...
second clip.
We'll have to put that up on the blog there, so... and then also the Senators beat the Canadiens to go up 1-1, and the Capitals beat the Rangers 3-1 to go up 1-0, sorry. And it's almost at the end of the first period, and the Red Wings still lead 2-0 over the Ducks. And it's second period of the Kings versus the Blues, and the Kings lead 1-0, I'm sorry. So there's that. NBA news. The NBA has fined Golden State Warriors coach Mark Jackson $25,000 on Thursday for making public comments in an attempt to influence the officiating in the Warriors playoff series with Denver. So... But that's all I got. What do you got, Tim?
Did you see the Red Wings game just went into its first intermission there?
Yes.
So it's 3-0 right now?
It's 2-0.
2-0.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, what I have to start off with is a little NBA action. Now, this goes back to something we talk about a lot called good sportsmanship. These teams tend to forget about good sportsmanship. The New York Knicks, apparently thinking that they were going to close out Boston in this game, decided it would be funny to wear all black uniforms. A tasteless attempt of what happened. Well, guess what? They not only made fools of themselves, but they lost that game as well and fired up Boston.
Yes.
The thing that irritates me about this a little bit is the coach. They have been talking to the coach about it, and he claims he knew nothing about this, and that he thought it was a classless act too, and was very disappointed in his players. Well, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the coach usually with the team when they're getting the uniforms on? What were you doing, coach? Where were you if you didn't know they were putting these uniforms on?
Yeah.
That's just crazy as far as I'm concerned. But that's a Coach Cole rant right there.
Well, that's
I
okay.
mean, come on, you're the coach of the team. You can't tell me you didn't know that your players were going to wear these black uniforms? Or when you're going out there, you couldn't question that at all? Like, hey, where's your guys' regular uniforms? All right, that's enough of my ranting.
Breathe.
Let's see, what else did I have here?
Breathe, Tim. Breathe.
Flip Saunders is the new Timberwolves president.
Ooh.
And Flip Saunders, that guy's been a lot of places.
He has.
Anyway.
He changes teams about as often as he changes his underwear.
Confirmed tonight, he signed a long-term deal to become the president of basketball operations, and he will hold a minority ownership stake in the team. With Saunders as part owner, longtime owner Glenn Tyler is expected to take the team off the market. Oh, wow, okay. Because they've been looking for buyers to keep the team in Minneapolis. So, There you go. It looks like they found their...
So they are staying in Minneapolis.
It looks like they are now with Flip Saunders taking part ownership in the team. It says the Godfather-style deal with Saunders, who coached the Wolves from 95 to 2006, is similar to the arrangement Pat Riley has with the Miami Heat. This seems to be the thing of the future. These coaches who they come back for some kind of operations or something like that, and then not only do they get like a job as the operations, but they either become owner or somehow have a controlling effort and say in the teams. That's becoming a popular thing these days.
Wasn't that what Phil Jackson wants?
That's kind of, yeah, that's what I'm hearing, that if he's ever going to come back to anything, that's what he wants, is something like that. So, this is the deal that Flip's got, and it looks like it's going to be, not only does it work out for him, but it also looks like it's going to keep the Timberwolves in Minnesota. So, there you go.
Well, there we go.
Making news on that. I'm just scanning things here real quick. Let me see if there's anything else right off the top.
Have you
I see there's something about NCAA suspends rule change on unlimited text.
Oh, yeah, well, that I read that, and it's nothing too big. All it is, I guess, before, if you were thinking about going to a team, the coaches and all them could text those players they are interested in. Well, no longer the NCAA has decided, no, you can't text them anymore. So, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, that's interesting.
Yeah, it wasn't anything really. I was like, I wonder what that is. And no, it's not interesting. Who cares? You can't text a prospect. Call them then. Send them a letter in the mail. Send them an email.
Well, that really hurts because, let's face it, these kids today, all they like to do is text. So,
yeah.
If you want to talk to your future recruits, you probably should text them.
I don't know.
You see, they call in the play to the quarterback now by a text. He pulls his phone out real quick and sees what the next play is going to be.
Oh, shotgun. Oh, okay, that's what we're doing. Okay. No, not actually.
Not really, but, that's just how they...
Give it time. Eventually a screen will pop down in their helmets and it'll... Oh, okay, that's the play. Okay. It no longer is hand gestures and stuff like that. I think now, don't they have radios? Do they have radios in college, or is that just in the pros?
I think in some they do. I don't think all colleges have that yet. Yeah, because I still see a lot of hand signals out there.
Yeah.
My favorites are when you have all three, like if a team has like 4 quarterbacks or whatever.
Yeah.
The three other quarterbacks all got a different hand signal, so nobody knows what the hell they're calling.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Exactly. So, that's all I'm seeing.
And the only other news I have is apparently John Cena's injury that everybody was like talking about, making a big deal about. At this point, unless they're hiding something, it's nowhere near as bad as we thought it was. They went from it being a tear to a severe bruise. So I don't know. I mean, he had his, for Monday Night Raw, they were taping it pretty heavily. So I don't know. I'm not sure on that, but I guess we'll just have to stay tuned and see.
Let's see. Okay.
And that's all I have.
Stupid thing, stop. Work with me, computer. Stupid thing. I was trying to see how long it would take to heal a bruised Achilles tendon. One
I
second.
imagine that would take a little while, especially if you're putting any pressure on it or, anything like that's gotta hurt. And the beatings those guys take, I would think even with a bruise, that even just having tape on it would hurt that quite a bit.
Begin exercising your tendon after the majority of your healing has taken place. This should be between 10 to 20 days when the majority of your pain has ceased. You will want to work on stretching the tendon back out. A sports therapist can give you specific exercises to work on at home until you are ready to get active again. So apparently 10 to 20 days, which, I mean, really, Cena didn't really do that much. And basically all it is they say to, wrap it and ice it, and looks like put heat on it too. So, but
I will say this. I have never been a huge John Cena fan. Never, for the most part. But give him, mad props for all the work he does with Make-A-Wish Foundation. It just amazes me how much stuff he does for Make-A-Wish,
Yep.
and I love that. That is very cool.
yeah, that was really cool what he did this past Monday. He brought three Make-A-Wish kids and made them superstars, WWE superstars.
Yeah, they were all honorary WWE superstars,
Yeah.
and they all came up with their own stage name and everything, so it was really cool.
Yep. Never. I don't think they've ever done anything like that, so that'd be a real honor there. So, but that's all I got. You got anything else, Tim?
I got nothing else. I'm like, oh no, it's trivia time.
It is trivia. It's the answer time. Tim, who has won the most Stanley Cups? Who do you got?
What were the choices again? Let's give them the choices again.
Okay.
So I can hear as well.
A. Red Wings. B. Maple Leafs. C. Canadians. Or D. The Bruins.
I'm going to go with the Red Wings.
Wrong.
Oh.
The answer is C. The Montreal Canadiens with 24 Stanley Cups.
Wow.
Their last one was in 1993. So it's been a little while, but how much does the Stanley Cup weigh? A. 50 pounds. B. 20.5 pounds. C. 34.5 pounds. Or D. 15 pounds.
Alright, before I answer this, I'm gonna say this. I remember you told me there's like several Stanley Cups for like the touring and things like that.
Yes.
So, just for the purpose of this question, now you might not even know the answer to this one. Do all those Stanley Cups weigh the same, or do each Stanley Cup?
Yeah, they're all the same. I believe that each one of those Stanley Cups has the same information, the same. They should be exactly the same.
Identical, then.
Yep.
Okay, and you, can you give me the rundown on those numbers one more time, please?
Okay, it's 50, 20.5, 34.5, or 15, all in pounds.
I'm gonna go with 20.5.
Ron. C. 34.5 pounds.
It was originally originally going to go, that was my original answer, but then I just saw the picture on TV with the guy holding it above his head, shaking it and everything, and I'm like, oh, if it's like that heavy, they wouldn't be doing that and skating on there too.
34.5. Yeah,
wow, that's kind of impressive.
It's not a light trophy. It is not a light trophy.
I mean, it just really looked like it was light, too. That's why I changed my dang answer. I would have had it right. I should have went with my gut instinct.
You always go with your gut instinct, Tim.
Right.
And our last one. The Stanley Cup has not been awarded twice since it was created. First time in 2000, or the second time in 2005 for the lockout. True fact, actually. On the Stanley Cup, it says, in 2005, it says, no season or Stanley Cup not awarded or something like that, flat out on the Stanley Cup.
Wow.
But anyways, what was the other year? A, 1900, B, 1919, C, 1923, or D, 1935?
I had no idea with this one, so I'm just going to throw out a guess and say 1923.
The answer is B, 1919. The reason is because of the Spanish flu epidemic.
Oh, wow.
Yes, that was the other year, 1919. So, that's it.
I didn't do good on this trivia.
That's okay, Tim. It's just for fun. But that's all I got. So.
And that's all I got. So, yeah.
Cool.
I am the coach.
I'm Jamie, and this is the Red Wing Gnome.
The Red Wing Gnome. Wow. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, buddy.
We'll have to get them all together for a photo shoot sometime.
I'm down.
Anyway, everybody have a great week. And if you're not down with that,
We got 2 words for you.